Hey y'all, this is the Chapter 8 vocab video. By now you've seen a whole bunch of them, but I'm going to walk you through these anyway. So here you have a bunch of adjectives. Bonus, bona, bonum. Ooh, there's a typo. I'm glad I'm going over this with you in a video, and I can fix this for you. Bonus, bona, bonum. Claris, clara, clarum. Ingens, ingentis. And longus, longa, longum. Notice that bonus, claris, and longus are all first and second declension adjectives like you learned back in chapter 5. Ingens, ingentis is a third declension adjective. We're going to kind of work with it, but not exactly in this chapter. Then you have an adverb, subito, which means suddenly. If some of you are an orchestra or band, you might recognize subito as a musical term. Out, A-U-T, means or. So if you have animal, out, weir, it means animal or man. Then you have animal, animalis, which obviously means animal. Sometimes words are what they look like. Arma, armorum, which means arms or weapons. It is never singular. See here it says neuter plural. It is never singular. And the same is true of the next word, castra, castrorum, which means camp, like an army camp, not like we go camping. It's not a verb, it's a noun. It is also always plural. So even if you're talking about one camp, the noun's still going to have a plural ending. Then you have the word corpus, corporis. Pay special attention here because look at it. If you look at that US, you'll think, oh, it's like amicus, it's second. But look here, it's actually third. Students get confused by that all the time. You have to pay attention. Then you have the word dea, dei, which is a feminine noun that means goddess. The masculine version is deus, dei, which means God. Then you have dies, dei, which means day. Dies is actually fifth declension. You will not be asked to decline it, but you do need to recognize it. Donum, doni is a gift. It is a second declension neuter noun. It's actually going to be your model for second declension neuter nouns on your noun chart. Homo hominis means man. It can also mean human being, but it's almost never ever used that way. So we're going to reverse those. It usually means man. It can mean human. Itineraris is a journey. Think about the word itinerary. If you write down your itinerary, it's because you're going on a trip. Nemo neminis means no one or nobody. It can be masculine or feminine, depending on who you're talking about. Urbis is a noun. It means city. Weai is a noun. It means road or way. And then you have a verb, do, dare, dedi, datus. Students often get confused by this verb. Obviously, it's first conjugation, but the forms of it are really, really tiny, like do, das, dot, damus, datus, dot. And everyone's like, oh, what is that? So watch out for that. If you find a little short word that starts with do, with the letter D and then just has an ending, it's probably from this verb. Then you have exclamo, exclamare, which is really just clamo, clamare with an X on the front. Means to shout or exclaim. And then you have facio, facere, facie, factus, everyone's favorite word because it sounds like you're saying bad words when you say it. It is a third IO conjugation. This means that if you have to conjugate it for some reason, it works like fourth. And finally, you have the term dies natalis, which is your birthday. It literally means day of birth. Dies is day, natalis is of birth. On your vocab quiz, you will be asked about neuter nouns on this list. You will also be asked about what declension nouns are and what conjugation verbs are, and then the meanings and derivatives. So make sure that you take a good look at your Chapter 8 derivative list. If you have any questions before you take the vocab quiz, please ask me. Thank you very much and have a great day.